Hey guys, Danielle Norman here, and today I want to talk to you about how you can set and achieve your goals. So, how can you start to live your life? And I know that you're saying, well, I'm living right now, but what I mean by living is truly being able to do the things that you dream of, that you long for. And the beginning framework on how to start living your life by design and not by default is really making that decision to say, yes, I'm all in. What do I have to do to get there? A really great quote that I came across that I love is, absolutely nothing will ever become dynamic until it becomes specific. And if you always aim at nothing, then please be assured that you will most definitely hit it. So if you're doing nothing, of course, you are always going to, you're going to get nowhere, of course. So do you want a life of living or a life of always working towards just paying off your bills? The answer is probably no. But we all know someone who works very little in their life, yet is happy and is able to do everything. But how do they do it? It's probably mind-boggling. In order to start living our life by our own design, we must first start by setting our goals. So the people that we see out there, living the dream, basically, they're obviously doing something that you are not. So you need to get honest with yourself here. Be truly honest. Look within yourself. What matters most to you? Because this is going to be what sets the stage for your own success. You need to ask yourself these questions. Now, I want you to get a pen and paper and I want you to write the answers down. If you knew that you could not fail in anything that you do or put your heart into, what is it that you would want to do? Another question, if failure was not an option at all and nothing could get in your way, what is it that you would decide to do with both your life and your time? And where would you like to go? Who would you be with when you were doing it? And what would you like to see? I want you to write the answers to those questions down. Now, I want you to visualize how you want your life to look. Honestly, and be honest. Just take a moment. Take a moment. Who are you with? What are you doing? What does your house look like? What trips are you taking? Where are you going on vacation? What does your clothes look like that you're wearing when you're on these trips? Are your kids with you? Are you with your spouse? Just who are you with? What are you doing? What does that look like to you? What does your life look like with no obstacles, no fear, and nothing to hold you back? There's nothing. You take this as nothing standing in your way. There's nothing in your way that can cause any damage to your thoughts and your dreams. So in order to get those dreams and make them attainable for yourself, you need to first set goals and you need to plan those goals out. So, you could easily say, I want to go to Australia. I want to be living in Australia 5 years from now in a cottage on the beach there. But that's easy to say, but how are you going to get there? What do those 5 years look like prior to you getting to that cottage on the beach? In order to get to that 5-year mark, you need to break that one giant goal down into small tasks and small goals because they're easier to manage. You're not overwhelming yourself by saying, oh crap, how am I going to get to that 5-year mark, what am I going to do? Well, if you break it down, it's going to be easier for you to manage and easier for you to see. So an example of the goals could be, get out of debt in 5 years, travel and explore Italy. You're going to do that in 3 years. In your job, you're going to get a promotion in 1 year. So there's probably going to be a lot that you want to do, but for the sake of not overwhelming yourself, try and stick to 2 to 4 goals at a time. You may find yourself changing your goals every now and again as well, because as time goes by, and as you know, you're going to get older, you're going to get wiser. The things that were important to us, say 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, may not be as important to you as they were back then. So, and I want you to know that you do have the ability to start getting out of debt now and live the life that you're dreaming. Don't second guess yourself at all. Don't even look at this as, yeah, right, lady, how the heck am I going to be able to do that by setting goals? No, don't even second guess it at all. Just believe in yourself, believe in the universe. Also, I want you to take a look at how you are spending your money right now. What are you spending your money on right now? Is it being productive to your future? Is buying, those 3 new pairs of jeans yesterday productive to you being able to take a trip, say 2 months ago, 2 months down the road with your girlfriends? Probably not. Going to Canadian Tire and buying that tool just because it was on sale, is that productive to you getting out of debt? Probably not. So now, you need to be able to organize your life. I want you to look at your life right now. What is it that you prioritize within it? What comes first for you in your life? If what you are doing right now is not working for you and your life is an absolute disaster, it might be time for you to reprioritize your priorities. So the following is an example to live by, and yours may be different. It might be similar, it might be different. Number 1, God, spirituality, and meditation. 2nd, your spouse or significant other. Number 3, your children. Number 4, your work or career. And 5, your extracurricular activities. And those also include volunteer work as well. That's not put in with the work with number 4. So now it's your turn. So get that piece of paper and pen back out. And I want you to list your priorities of how they are right now. And if you would like to change them, so write how they are right now exactly in your life. And if you're looking at that and thinking, no, this is not working for me, I want you to change them, reorganize them. This step is very important to how your life will continue. So put your heart into it, put some thought into it, and then proceed to the next step. So take a moment and do that right now. So you're all done. Take out some highlighters, some markers, and a calendar. Or if your computer has a color-coded calendar on it, then you can use that too. Feel free, whatever visual you need for yourself. Maybe you can go online, download a printable calendar as well. You can do that as well. You're going to prioritize your life 3 months at a time. So right now, what is it? It's June 3rd. You are going to do June, July, and August. You don't want to do too much ahead because you're going to overwhelm yourself. So on the calendar, you're going to prioritize. So the page before, I got you to list the spirituality, the work, the kids, the spouse. So now I want you to put a color to each of those items. So an example of this would be green could be your spirituality, pink could be time with your spouse, yellow could be time with your children, blue could be your work or career, and extracurricular activities could be, I don't know, let's say orange. So pick a color for each of those. Now, examples that you could be writing down could include planning a night out with your significant other. That could be a date night once a week, one-on-one dates with each child so that they each get one-on-one time with you, which is very, very important to them. A weekend away with the family. Maybe you have been wanting to join a sport or a class or an activity of some sort. Choose a time to spend with close friends. Maybe plan a guys' night. I don't know. Yeah, of course you guys have guys' nights. Girls' nights with your favorite people. Choose a restaurant that you've been wanting to try out. The possibilities are endless. They're endless. So just pick and choose. Maybe make some notes before you put it on the calendar. Use a pencil as well if you are going on the calendar, just in case you need to erase anything before you start highlighting things too. Now, you're going to see on the calendar there's going to be lots of spaces, and that's going to be your free time. So in that free time, that is where you're going to be able to make your extra money. So now I want you to go back to your goals list. What were those goals that you had picked? The 2 to 4 goals that you wanted to accomplish in a certain time frame. Which ones can you make true for yourself and come true with the time that you see that is available for yourself? So maybe one of them could take, I don't know, 5 hours a week for the next 6 weeks. Maybe you could accomplish a goal in that time. Or you could be working towards it. You could then overlap it into the second month, and then you could overlap into the third month. Maybe that one will overlap into the next coming months, but at least you're working towards it. So if you feel that you can accomplish something, then I want you to plug that into your calendar as well. Take those hours, those spaces that you see available, and plug that in for making your extra money time. So you guys are done. You're done your first 3 months. So as the third month is approaching and almost done, I want you to start re-looking at your goals again. Maybe you've checked one off. Hopefully you have. That would be amazing. You guys need to know that designing your life first starts with balance. And if anything is off balance in your life, if you're not giving 100% to each thing, to each priority, I should say, then your life is going to be off balance. For example, if you are just putting all your attention into just your work, then your family life, your friend life, your spiritual feelings about yourself are all going to be off balance. Everything needs to be working in balance for you to succeed within your life. So also, when you do this and you start being able to make more money and you start to see more results, you're going to create more motivation within yourself to keep going. You're going to start to be really excited and you're going to see that this really is working. But please know that if you quit, you will never be rewarded for your efforts. Never. So keep going. Don't give up. Even if you get stressed, frustrated, just know that there is a light ahead, and think about all those beautiful vacations you can take. All the stress of not having to pay for all those bills all the time and working towards all those bills all the time. It is worth it. It is worth it to take the time to make that extra work. And remember, this quote again, I love it. Absolutely nothing will ever become dynamic until it becomes specific. And if you always aim at nothing, then please be assured that you will most definitely hit it. Have a great day, guys.